Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Noblesville Now. I'm Sharon McMahon, your host, and we are here today at the Jim Dandy Restaurant in the heart of Noblesville. We thank them for hosting us again this week. And joining me, we're going to start out the show kind of a different way. You know, we talk about a lot of events, community events going on around Noblesville, and we'll do that later on in the show. But joining me, I have a very special guest, my friend, Art Wedmore. And Art, you are a Noblesville native. You have a lot of friends still here in Noblesville. We actually grew up together and went to school here in Noblesville together, but we won't say when that was.
No.
Okay, but we are here to talk about a very special journey of yours that you have taken, and you have shared this journey with everyone, and I am just so impressed and so excited to be talking to you about this. And I'm going to actually take your book that just came out, hot off the press, as they say, Art, and I want you to talk, let's start out talking about what, brought you to this point of writing this book for all of us to share.
Okay, great. Well, I'll start off with the title. It's kind of a giveaway on the book. It's called Self-Inflicted Death Sentence, and it's a true story in poetry form of sex, alcohol, deceits, betrayals, and the recovery process one step at a time. And what happened in my life is I did grow up in a small town, which I still appreciate. It's so much like it was when I grew up in some parts.
Yes, it is. It is.
In downtown, particularly. And but I had made a decision when I was young to venture the world, to get out and see everything. And so I did. I found careers that allowed me to progress to a point that I could afford those things. And as part of that journey of experience, I also became wrapped up into some pretty high positions in business that afforded me the opportunity for lots of parties and being up front and dating young girls, and the stuff I wasn't supposed to do, I did. And through that journey, I became an alcoholic. And not only was I an alcoholic, I also became a sex addict, which doesn't necessarily mean sex, but what it does mean is the pursuit of multiple relationships at one time. And because of those events, my life became so much different than it should have been with those successes. And I decided, an event happened in my life where I was at the end of my ropes. I hit rock bottom. And because of that event, I decided to journal my life with a portion of my recovery. And in doing so, I wrote poetry. And that poetry then became this book. And so this book is my life's journey as an alcoholic and sexual addiction, and also the recovery process that I went through to recover.
You know, Art, this is, your story is maybe with, a little bit different setup for many people, has happened to so many people. And I'm thinking about our generation in particular. We're the first generation that went through kind of the crazy 60s and everything that followed. And
now you are taking.
Well, I think I am. But I think it's not only been cathartic to you, but having I've read most of the book now, I just got it a couple days ago, but this is something that I think so many people can relate to, can benefit from your journey. If you haven't done so personally, I'm willing to guess that you have a friend or a family member, a co-worker, someone else who can truly relate to this very personal story. Would you agree with that?
I do agree. In fact, I'm touched by, I'm fortunate enough to go to a lot of different places around the country. And even though the book just recently came out, it's already sold over 5,000 copies. And it is, I found that people are reading it if they're recovering themselves, if they're still with an addiction of some type, if they're married to someone or have a relationship with someone who's addicted.
Absolutely.
And it's giving them a personal insight of what these addictions are really alike and about. Because a lot of people see it, but they don't understand what the mindset is of the person who's going through it. And the person that's going through it sometimes doesn't see the mindset of what they're doing. We're all in denial for most of our addiction.
Absolutely.
And in most cases, it takes an event, a major catastrophe, something in your life that causes you to wake up and realize the addiction is ruining. It's not just ruining your own life, it's ruining the people that you love, it's ruining family, friends, relationships, work environments for some people. It's an insidious creep, I call her. My sexual and alcohol addiction is named Sparky, and she's just as evil as they come. But she's alive and well, and she can come out anytime she wants. And that's what is hard to overcome.
Well, I think this has not only provided insight into what you're going through and what has bringing you and has brought you to the place where you are now, but it gives hope. There's a lot of hope in this book, as well as, you know, the personal journey and some of the rough, very rough situations you went through, Art. And that is one of the reasons that I would suggest, whether you're going through these type of things yourself or you know someone who is, believe me, I have never read a more insightful portrayal, a true, honest, gritty portrayal of what someone has gone through in their life's journey, who's faced the challenges you have. And I want to commend you for doing it. I'm going to cry.
Well,
no, I won't cry.
Yeah, I do appreciate it. One of the things that I was told that was very significant was that it's never too late to make this step in your life, whether you're young or whether you're in our age group or even older, that if you can see the need to change, you can change.
Absolutely. Art. Thank you for sharing this with us. Now we are going to share some very important information with you if you're interested in purchasing Art Wedmore's book. And again, it's Self-Inflicted Death Sentence, a True Story and Poetry of Sex, Alcohol, Deceit, Betrayal, and the Process of Recovery, one day at a time. What is the best way that people can purchase this book, Art?
Okay, it's available through my own website, which is www.artwedmoreauthor.com. It's also available through barnesandnobles.com, amazon.com, palbooks.com, and also the publisher, which is xlibris.com. And soon it will be on the shelves of Barnes and Nobles.
Okay, that's wonderful. Art Wedmore, who is a local boy, as we call him here, and world traveler, and my good friend. And Art, congratulations on the book. We're going to look forward to the next one as we close up here. The title is?
Serial Killer of Hearts.
Sounds intriguing. Come back and see me, okay?
Okay.
All right, safe journeys to you. And we'll be right back here at Jim Dandy.
The Farmers Bank in Fishers at 116th and Allisonville Road, and in Noblesville on Highway 37 near Walmart. The Farmers Bank is locally owned and operated with 10 convenient offices in central Indiana, providing a full line of banking services for you and your business. What makes us different? Just visit our website, thefarmersbank.com, to see what our customers have to say. The Farmers Bank. We want to become your bank for life. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Well, we're back at the Jim Dandy restaurant here on Connor Street in Noblesville, and my guest is Patty Johnson. Now, Patty, you were here just a few weeks ago.
Yes.
However, you have a new title since you were here before, and that's what we're going to talk about today, and I'm very excited because, Patty, you have been named as street commissioner for the city of Noblesville, correct?
Correct.
And we're going to talk about that. What is the, job responsibility of a street commissioner? And we're going to find out if we know of any other street commissioners who are female in the state of Indiana or around, because you indicated to me earlier you didn't know of any. So,
Right.
Yeah, so this is very unique and very exciting. Okay. And we're going to talk about your book next time it comes out. You're going to be back for your book, like we were talking with Art earlier. Seriously, though, Patty, what does the street commissioner do exactly?
My main job duties are to make sure that our department runs smoothly, deal with our employees on any issues they have, make sure that we get our streets clean in the winter for snow removal, and pick up in the fall, which we're still working on right now.
Yes.
So just making sure that the department runs smoothly and we get everything done that we're tasked to do.
Well, with Noblesville continuously increasing in size, obviously we're adding more and more streets. How does this affect what the street department does? Do you have to add staff proportionately?
Well, we would like to add more staff as soon as possible, but with the economic times
Well,
that they
sure.
are, we're a little limited.
Yeah.
It does, we do increase tremendously in just the number of lights that we take care of, street lights,
Right.
Street signs, streets that we have to plow. There's, you know,
Right.
it grows really the same way it does for our police and fire.
Sure, sure, absolutely. Now, currently, about how many employees do you have there?
We have 34 employees right now.
Okay. Okay, well, that, when I think about the size of Noblesville, those guys and gals are quite busy.
Yes, they are.
I am sure.
Yes.
Now, I said gals, do you have ladies who work at the street department?
We have a female office manager right now. We have not had anybody out on the street per se as a female, but we're welcoming anybody and everyone.
Well, you may be inspirational there. Well, the Noblesville Street Department, we want to make sure everybody understands. You're part of the city of Noblesville.
That's correct.
So under the directive of Mayor Disler's administration. And does the street department, do you normally work Monday through Friday hours, or are there weekend hours? How's that structured?
Normally it's Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30.
Okay.
During snow season, of course, we're running whenever we're needed, normally
Right.
2 shifts of 12 hours apiece for
Okay.
our employees to keep the roads clear. We do have weekend, we get called in frequently for, accidents, that type of thing, clean up with those things.
Absolutely.
So we're kind of a
Absolutely.
24-hour on call.
On call, absolutely. Well, you mentioned a word earlier when we started talking that I hate to repeat, but it's very necessary this time. It's a 4-letter word. It begins with S, snow. What is going on? I know, Patty, that you probably have some inside scoop on snow. No pun intended.
Well, we're hoping that we continue with rain here for a while, although I'm a little tired of that.
Yes.
I like it much better than snow, but
Yeah.
we do have our salt barn is full. We are making brine now that we put down and pre-treat our streets with.
Oh, okay.
So I think we're on top of it.
Okay. Have you heard any predictions about what we might be expecting this winter? Are you reticent to say?
I try not to pay a whole lot of attention to that. The weather people tend to be wrong occasionally, so
You
I like
think?
to just keep a positive attitude.
Well, I personally think that Noblesville Street Department does an excellent job. And I don't think a lot of us who, we get up, we pull out of our driveway, we drive down the streets, we all want to get where we're going, how we want to get there. And a lot of times we don't think about the work that goes on behind the scenes. But I think, and just like our fire and police department, our street department is out there working for us every day to make our streets safe, to keep them clear. And, you just, as soon as, a snow falls, and the minute we can't get out of our driveway, we're going, where's the street department? Where's the street department? So we do rely on you folks so much. And thank you for all you do. And Patty, I am so excited that we have our first female street commissioner. I can't even tell you. And we wish you all the luck in the world in that position. And I hope you come back from time to time when the street department, you have a lot of things going on. When you have something you want to share with our viewers, please do come back and visit us and bring us up to date.
We will.
Okay. Patty Johnson, City of Noblesville Street Commissioner. I love saying that. So again, congratulations, Patty. And remember, when you see the guys out working on the roads all the time, we see them out doing different things. If it's a nice day, roll down your window and give them a big thanks. Thank you, Patty.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Good food, good friends, good times. All for you at your Jim Dandy restaurant. Since 1964, Jim Dandy's friendly staff has been serving up the famous specialties from hand-breaded tenderloins to roasted chicken to homemade meatloaf and baked Swiss steak, fresh ground chuck burgers. We have the famous soup, salad, and fruits bar, daily breakfast bar, and much, much more, all at a budget-friendly price. For affordable, quality foods and a friendly family atmosphere for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it's Jim Dandy Restaurant, open 7 days a week at 2301 East Connor here in Noblesville.
Well, viewers, as you know, how could you not know, we are right here at the Jim Dandy Restaurant on Connor Street in Noblesville, and joining me is Sam Watson, who's the general manager here. And Sam, thanks for sitting down with me.
Yes, glad to be here.
Wow, there is so much. You know, we were just together looking at this December calendar for Jim Dandy, and I'm telling you, you guys are hopping.
Well, we got a lot going
so
on.
much going on. But the first thing I want to mention is Christmas is almost upon us, and if many of you, mostly women, I will say, are going, oh my gosh, look at this list, you know, what am I going to do? A gift certificate to the Jim Dandy. Trust me, will always be welcome as a gift, right?
Yes, and we'll take them. It's unlimited. We got a special going on. You buy $50, we give you $5 free, and then if you buy 100, you get 10 and free coupon to use in the month of January. So it's a good program, benefits you and the people that you're giving it to, or if you want to give them that extra bonus for January. It's a great gift for mom and dad. When you don't, when they, you know, we got everything, son or daughter, we don't have to, or grandma and grandpa.
That's what I tell my kids.
Yeah.
Don't give me stuff.
Yeah. And
Food
it's a great
is always
gift.
good.
You know, one size fits all. They
That's
can eat
right.
as much as they want, as long as they want.
That's right, Sam. Who says there's no free lunch?
Right, right.
Okay, Jim Dandy gift certificates for the holidays.
Nice.
Now, Sam, there's so many things going on. Let's just dig into it here. You've got, I know you've got lots of reunions, but we've got some other public
Lambert's
events.
will be here. The organ people here in town will be here, and they train senior citizens on organ playing. So they'll be in playing Christmas music.
Why did you
on
look
the
at me
8th.
when you said that?
Because I'm supposed to look at you, you know.
The senior citizens. Yeah.
But
Anyway.
we've had them here before, and
Yeah.
the seniors do a fabulous job of playing the organ and all
they are
Christmas
fun.
music, so it'll be fun.
Okay.
And on the 12th, we have Santa, and we invite you and bring out the kids. You get a free picture taken.
Wow.
Just come back the next day, we'll have it, or the next 2 days, we'll have it photographed where you can pick it up, or you can bring in your own camera, which a lot of people do. That's kind of a
Great
favorite thing.
idea.
If they want to
Yeah.
take pictures
Yeah.
of more than the children, sometimes they want to put all the family in,
Perfect.
whatever. I mean, we don't have any trouble with that, and it's a great time. It's a great Santa Claus. He's the best, and
Well, you know, Santa is so busy this time of year, but I'm sure he always has time for the Jim Dandy restaurant.
yes. 5:30 to 8, he'll be here that night.
Okay.
Also, we have a fundraiser for Silver Notes, which is a local group in town, singing group, and retired ladies, and they'll be doing Christmas caroling from 5 until 8 on the 15th of December. And then we also will have our Magic Man, C.R. Ryan, which is well known in the area. He had a Halloween barn out here set up during Halloween, and he'll be here from 5:30 to 8 once again for the kids and adults. We'll also have face painting for the kids that night, and maybe the Jim Dandy boy will make an appearance with some pictures. So a lot of good things happening that day, and we got a lot of good specials. We will close on Christmas Eve at 3 o'clock, be closed for our families on Christmas Day, but then we'll be back back at them on the 25th or 26th, ready to go, because Christmas is on Sunday this year.
It is.
And New Year's.
That's true. And you know, we were talking about the gift certificates, which are a great idea, but also holiday pies. Now, frankly, I think that a Jim Dandy pie would make a great Christmas gift.
Yeah.
Frankly.
That's also great. We got 10% coupons off on
You
that.
do?
You can get it to
Okay.
register for that. And caramel apple nuts, one of the favorite standards are sugar cream and pecan and apple, cherry, peach.
Best pies around
Peanut
here.
butter pie if you want,
please.
banana cream.
You're torturing me, Sam. You're torturing me.
The whole list is up there if you're interested in it. We'd be glad.
Great. They are great.
Yes.
And, you know, you've got, before we wrap up, I want to say, we were talking about this before, that you have space here that families can rent for reunions or parties, or maybe an employee get-together.
Right.
That you can cordon off this area.
And
I
it's
think
a
that's
good
wonderful.
deal. And also, if families just come like Saturday afternoon, Sunday, whatever, and you want tables to put together where you can seat all together, we try to do that as much as possible. We get in for you. And It's a great time, and we want families to enjoy it. We're in that family season.
We sure are, Sam. And you know, Jim Dandy is the best local family restaurant.
Well, thank you.
Has been for many years, over 40 now,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
I got
since
that
1964.
right. Okay, okay. Well, Sam, thank you for hosting us here for
Thank you.
Noblesville
We've
Now.
really enjoyed it. This last 3 months seemed like it's really went by really fast.
It
and
has, it
we
has.
enjoyed, and we've enjoyed being a member of the chamber, and we invite
thank
people
you.
who are not members to please come and join the chamber. It's a great organization. They do a lot for you here locally, and we
Thank
just
you.
have a lot of good business people and friends in Noblesville.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Sam. And bring your family to Jim Dandy, the family restaurant, right here on Connor Street during the holidays. I guarantee you, you will have a great time.
Thank you so much.
Merry Christmas, Sam.
Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to all.
Thank you for joining us today on Noblesville Now. I hope that you and yours have a wonderful holiday season. And remember to shop locally. Do a lot of your shopping right here in Noblesville. We have a lot to choose from, so check it out. See you next time.